Hello students, welcome to online classes of geography of class 10. Now you people will be thinking what ma'am is showing today. In a tray there is a piece of rock. You can see a black stone is there. This is also a type of a stone, a sandstone. Now you can see here it's a stone, it's a rock, but it's coal. Piece of coal is there. And here you can get screw. This is screw. So, what does this indicate? What I'm going to teach today? It's a rock, it's a coal, and a screw. So, it's a mineral because it is made up of metal. This is a piece of rock from which we get energy. So, and this mineral, that is the minerals from where we get it from the rock. So, today our chapter that I'm going to start is chapter number 5, Minerals and Energy Resources. Now, what are the topics that I'm going to discuss? What is the difference between a rock and a mineral? What is the definition of a mineral? What is the importance of this mineral? What is its general characteristics? And who basically are involved in the study of this mineral? And we can get the difference, a type of this one mineral and this mineral. So the last topic will be classification of minerals. Now let us proceed with the first topic, that is difference between rocks and mineral. Now, rocks are heterogeneous and minerals are homogeneous. Now, when rocks are heterogeneous means, what does this indicate? That it is of having its composition, it's having various kinds of things. It's heterogeneous, it is having various kinds of things. And when it is homogeneous, that means it's unique, it is uniform, it's having a particular type of thing. Now next, rocks does not have a definite chemical composition. Why? Because it is heterogeneous. But mineral, as it is homogeneous, that means it is having a definite chemical composition. Now the structure of the rock is, we cannot get a specific structure, so it is irregular, but we get a specific structure of a rock. So that means of a mineral, we are having a regular structure of a mineral. Maybe it is structure can be cuboid, can be of prismatic type, so hexagonal, whatever the structure, but it is having a specific type. Now the color, the minerals are of multiple color, rocks are of multiple color. Why? Because it is composed of by various agents, by various ways, so it is of multiple color. But mineral, normally it is of a single color. Now the next is groups or the types. We know there are 3 types of rocks or 3 groups, that is igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, metamorphic rocks. But minerals are of 8 groups. What are those? Silicates, sulfides, carbonates, oxides, halides, sulfates, phosphates, and native elements. So these are the 8 groups of minerals. Now next, hopefully you know the term fossil. So rock consists fossils, but mineral does not have any concentration of fossil. And lastly, from where do we get the rocks? We get it from the crust, whether it's below the crustal part or above the crust. And from where do we get the minerals? We get the minerals from the rocks. Where the rocks are found, from there we get the minerals. So next, what is it? We got the difference between rocks and mineral. Now let us proceed with the definition of the mineral. Definition of the mineral. Now, how can we define a mineral then? Now, minerals are what? It's naturally occurring. Minerals are naturally occurring. They occur naturally. It is not created by any sort of human activity. It's naturally occurring. And then what is it? It is naturally occurring. Now, what is it? It's homogeneous. As we studied in the difference, it is homogeneous. Then it is having a definite chemical composition. It is solid, definite chemical composition. It is solid and having a proper arrangement, atomic arrangements in a proper order. Atomic arrangement, it's there in a proper order. So, altogether, how we can define a mineral? A mineral is a naturally occurring homogeneous solid with a definite but generally not fixed chemical composition. It's not fixed, it's a definite but not fixed, and an ordered atomic arrangement. It is usually formed by inorganic processes. Okay, now next we'll proceed to the general characteristics of the mineral. We'll proceed to the economic importance of the mineral. Now we all know minerals are of very much of importance for the human society. Now first we'll move to the economic importance. Now obviously the first importance, what will be there? Economic importance. It is there for all sorts of construction purposes. It is there for the construction purposes. Whether it is for the infrastructure or whether it is making of the tools and machinery, whatever it is. Then it is there. Next, its importance, it's for the medicinal purposes. Medicinal purposes, even for other chemical purposes. Then we term mineral as a heart of industries. Why? Because without mineral, the industries cannot run only. So, it is termed as heart of industry. Then, source of foreign exchange. Why? Because when it is considered as a heart of industry, so the products that we are producing and then we are selling it in the international market, so it is a source of foreign exchange. Foreign exchange. And lastly, what we can say? When we get the products, when we are able to get the foreign exchange, so it is considered as a symbol of development. It is also considered as a symbol of economic development or development. Means index of economic development, or we can say it's a indicator of economic development. Now these all related to the economic importance. Now just one more thing. The human growth or human that is the minerals are also having its importance for our survival. Now 99% of the food stuff that we are taking, and with that if we don't take 1% of the intake of mineral, then obviously we cannot have our healthy life. We cannot proceed to our that is a life of that is fully a healthy life. So what does this indicate? The importance of mineral. Now most thing we are having, it is important for the formation of bones and teeth. Then it is basically for our metabolic enzymes. I'm just giving some because it's not a biology class, so I'm just giving few. Now the importance for the metabolic enzymes, it's there for the metabolic enzymes. Now thirdly, the minerals are very much important for the transportation of our oxygen. Then it regulates the heartbeat. Then it is basically there for our body immunity, that it's quickly heals up our wounds, and there are many important work of minerals for our human body. So we have seen that minerals are very much indispensable for our life, whether it is related to economic importance, whether it is related for our own survival. Now our next topic is related to the general characteristics of the mineral. Now we all know Minerals are exhaustible in nature. So, what is the first characteristics? It is exhaustible in nature. Minerals are exhaustible in nature. That means they get off they get off with their excessive use. Then it's unevenly distributed over the earth's surface. We cannot find out minerals everywhere, neither it is that is having all the minerals are concentrated in a same particular. There is a distribution of variety of the minerals in the different parts of the world. And the third is minerals are always found mixed up with impurities. First, we have to remove these impurities, then we get the purified mineral. And the last one, the inverse relationship between quality and quantity. Inverse relationship between quality and quantity. Now, what does this indicate? Inverse relationship between quality and quantity. I am just giving an example of one thing, that is quality and quantity, that is coal. From coal we get two very important from coal we get two very, or what we can say, rather from coal, carbon, we get two very important mineral. One is coal and another one is diamond. It's all both are there from the carbon. Now, coal is of low quality, but it is present on the earth's surface in abundance. And diamond is of high quality, but its availability is very less. So, what does this indicate? Higher the quality, less is the quantity, low is the quality, more is the quantity. This indicates the inverse relationship between the quality and the quantity. So, we discussed about the general characteristics of the mineral. Now, we will proceed with that there are two who just study about the minerals. Two group of that is what we can say people, those who study about minerals. One is geographers and another one is geologist. Now, what is the basic difference between geographer and geologist? Now, geographers study the minerals. It's geographers and geologists. Now, geographers study the minerals. How they study that? It is just a part of a landform. They study about it's a part of a landform to know the better understanding of the landform. But what the geologists study? They study about their composition, they study about its age. Next, what is the basic difference? The basic difference is they study about the distribution. They study about distribution, and here they study about formation. Geologists study about formation. And lastly, it is related to economic activities. Geographers, they help to lead with the economic activities. Why? Because they study about the distribution. And here they study about the formation, so they lead to research work. So this is the basic difference between the two geographers and the geologist. They study about how the minerals are there in the landforms, how it is formed, where it is distributed, what is its composition, and that is economic development is under the aspect of geographers and research under the aspect of the geologist. Now we are proceeding to our last topic, that is classification of minerals. You can see there are many things that is being focused out in the video. You can see, first of all, you can see it's a nail and it's a magnet. You just see how nicely it is getting attached with that here. So What does this indicate? It's having a metal. Okay, it's a metallic mineral. Even now, just see. Here it is not coming. You can see it's not getting any, I'm just keeping it, it's not coming, it's not creating any contact. But here you can see it's nicely coming. So what does this indicates? It is metallic, it is also a metal. But here, because it is having a content of iron, so the magnet is having an attraction. But here there is no content of iron, so there is no attraction. Now, you can see here it is also a metal. Just check it out. Here also there is no contact of this magnet. But it is a metal. It's a bangle. It's a bangle, gold bangle. But I am putting this magnet over here. It's not coming in contact. So what does this indicate? It is a metal, but it does not have iron content. So the one we got it, that metallic minerals. Which are the metallic minerals? This is also a metallic mineral, this is also a metallic mineral, and this is also a metallic mineral. But under the metallic mineral, we got three criteria. One, that is having iron content, that is Fe. The one which is not having the iron content, that is non-ferrous. And lastly, the precious metal, that is gold, silver. These are precious metals. So we got three metallic minerals. Now next we'll move to this. You can see this is talcum powder. It's the softest mineral. It's a talcum powder. Here you can see salt. It is salt. And here it's a piece of granite. So these are what? It's a mineral. But what is it? These are non-metallic mineral. These are non-metallic mineral. Now this one, it's a piece of coal. These are piece of coal. So it gives us energy. When we generate out, it gives us energy. So in this way, what are the three categories that we got as a classification of mineral? Number one, metallic mineral. Number two, non-metallic. And number three, energy. And under the metallic, we are having number one, ferrous. Number two, non-ferrous. This is non-ferrous. And number three, this is precious. So hopefully you got the basic difference between the three types of minerals that is there. Now I have completed today's topic. Jot down all the points in your copy, and if you are having any doubts, just mention it in the comment section and clarify your doubts. And thank you for today's class. Have a nice day.